Hello, creative person. You are not alone. Right now, it may feel like the world doesn't need more art, like nobody's listening, nobody's watching, or maybe all your effort isn't worth it. But it is worth it because what you make and why you make it still matters despite what anyone might tell you or despite how you might feel about it at this very moment. Recently, I was a guest on a podcast called Creative Allies where every guest is asked to read a letter they would write to their younger self as a way to impart their hard-won wisdom. And after I'd written my own letter, I realized that this was something that I wish someone had shared with me back when I started. And I wanted to share it on this channel because I think someone out there might need to hear this right now. This is a powerful exercise, and I'd encourage you to write your own letter. Take what you will from mine, write your own, hang it somewhere as a reminder about what it is that you make, and also why it is that your work matters.
You've got mail from the future.
The reason why I think it's so important to write a letter to yourself is because often a lot of us as artists, we don't have a predetermined path. There's really no linear way to kind of follow a career trajectory unless, of course, it's been mapped out for you and you knew exactly when you started how you were going to take the next step. For me, I really didn't have that. I was kind of just making it up as I go. In fact, I'm still making it up as I go. And so writing a letter to my younger self is an opportunity for me not only to share wisdom, but also to reflect on the key learnings and the key lessons that I've acquired over the many years that I've been working in the arts and entertainment industries. I just really wish that when I started, I had somebody who could speak into my life and my situation in the way that I'm kind of using this channel to. Because when I started, there was nobody I could really talk to. I think in many ways, you can kind of become your own mentor. You can make your own manifesto. You can create your own criteria for what success in the arts looks like to you by writing it down in a letter format and then revisiting it every couple of months or every few years. The first time I did this exercise actually was about 8 or 9 years ago. I wrote a letter to myself from the future version of me, dated, I think it was somewhere in the year 2022. And then I emailed it to myself and then left it in the bottom of my email inbox. And it still is like the very first email in my inbox. And every now and then I'll spot it, like while I'm clearing emails, I'll spot that email. And if I have time and if I really want to get into that headspace, I'll open it. What's interesting about it is a lot of the things that I wrote down from the future version of me addressed to the past version of me, a lot of those things actually came to pass. I was a single man, unmarried, and the future me was married. I didn't have a car at the time, but the future version of me was buying cars. I didn't really have a business at the time, and the future version had a business. The future version was also a father. I am a father of 2 young kids right now. So it's interesting that it kind of became a self-fulfilling prophecy that I'd written this letter to myself, addressed from the future to the past, and then I could kind of track my progress. It kind of got my brain to start to cooperate with the vision that I had in my heart for my life, not just artistically, but just in general. So you can sort of include a lot of other details that I didn't include in my recent letter to myself, mainly because it was curated for a artistic podcast, but the one that you write to yourself can include a lot of details, extra personal details, business, financial, career details, where you'd like to live, who you'd like to marry, where you see yourself, like which projects you see yourself working on. It's a really, really powerful exercise just to sort of agree with yourself and give yourself the permission to dream bigger. And that's really what this video and this channel is all about, is getting you to agree with yourself that it's okay to dream bigger. It's okay to have an imagination about these things, and it's okay to walk on a path with the confidence that you've got a vision. Now just follow the vision. Take it one step at a time, one step every day, a little bit better. Eventually, you'll arrive having accomplished a little bit, if not all, of what it is that you've written down in your personal letter to yourself.
My letter to myself and to you.
Dear artist, you're at the beginning of an exciting and most adventurous story. Your artistry is a multifaceted tapestry of disciplines and mediums, an ever-expanding universe made up of your unique creative DNA, the fruit of which will give you a platform and bring you before kings and great leaders. Many will try to discourage you and talk you down, talk you into being more like them, or try to conform you into pursuing average, mediocre, boring, or mundane. They say that you're too much. They say that you don't fit any boxes. They want you to stay in a lane. They want you to follow the well-worn road. But this is precisely why you need to lean into more of who you are, more of who God has called you to be. Your life is a song story, pages and pages of lyrics without end, a collection of songs within songs. Each of them deserves an audience. Your quirks are your true superpower. Embrace them as you unabashedly follow your insatiable curiosity, building a creative life in all things. Make no excuse for your art, but don't blame anyone if some of it doesn't land or if your work gets ignored. This is all part of the process. Make products and learn how to sell them. You are an artist and therefore an entrepreneur. Fully embrace the mind of a business person, but always keep your integrity intact and keep your name clean. Be prolific and aspire to excellence, but remain humble and teachable, because those who don't fall off quickly, become bitter, and complain to everyone around them that the industry sucks. Ingest the works of great thinkers and voraciously read from all kinds of books so that you'll develop the wisdom to apply what you've learned laterally across many domains. Because of this, you'll build the capacity for wealth and your bank account will never run empty. Make friends and allies who share this vision. When you do, you'll build a circular economy where all boats lift on a rising tide. Artist, you're in it for the long haul. You're a lifer. Whatever happens, do not give up. You'll thank me later. Your art is your fruit. Share it. And there you have it. So now that you know what was in my letter, do you think I missed anything that I could have added to it? Drop a comment below with any additions you would add if you were to write your own letter, and I'm looking forward to reading your response. Thanks again for watching my channel. Thanks for tuning in and watching this video. I really appreciate you. You have what it takes. Keep going. Your art is your fruit. Share it. Fruit Vendor, out.